There's a certain peace that comes from within, a stillness that no chaos can disturb, a strength that no heartbreak can shatter. That peace is not born from comfort. It's forged through pain, through failure, through the quiet acceptance of what life really is. The Stoics called it inner citadel, a fortress of the mind, built stone by stone, not to escape emotions, but to understand them, control them, and finally, transcend them. The world will break you again and again. People will lie. Plans will fail. Loved ones will leave. And every time, you'll stand at a crossroads. Either drown in your emotions or rise above them calm, conscious, unshaken. The Stoic does not avoid emotion. He feels everything, the pain, the loss, the fear, but he refuses to be ruled by them. Because to be emotionally unbreakable is not to be emotionless. It's to be aware. He sees anger rise, but doesn't let it speak. He watches sadness flow, but doesn't let it drown him. He stands still while the storm rages, because he knows storms don't last, but the man who endures does. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters." That's the Stoic way. Not to control the world, but to control yourself within it. Every disappointment becomes a lesson. Every insult becomes a test. Every loss becomes a teacher. And slowly, the noise of the world fades. The opinions, the judgments, the chaos, they lose power. Because you've stopped seeking control over what's outside and started mastering what's within. The Stoic mindset begins the moment you realize that no one can take your peace unless you hand it to them. Not the world, not circumstances, not even your own thoughts. Imagine being that centered, where no rejection shakes your self-worth, no loss robs your purpose, and no chaos steals your calm. That's what it means to be emotionally unbreakable. The world teaches you to chase comfort. The Stoic teaches you to face discomfort, because comfort softens you, but struggle shapes you. When you stop running from pain, you start learning from it. And that's when the transformation begins. When pain stops being your enemy and becomes your greatest teacher. You see, emotional strength isn't built in silence. It's built in the fire. When life tests you, it's not trying to destroy you. It's trying to show you what you still need to master. The Stoic knows this. He doesn't ask, "Why me?" He asks, "What can I learn?" He doesn't cry for easier paths. He prays for stronger legs. Because the truth is, no one escapes pain. Not the rich, not the powerful, not the wise. But the difference lies in how you carry it. Most people collapse under pain, but the Stoic, he bends, never breaks. He lets the pain carve him into something stronger, something quieter, something unshakable. He walks through fire and comes out gold. He understands that every hardship is a training ground for the soul. And when the world burns around him, he simply whispers, "I remain." To be emotionally unbreakable is to let go of the illusion of control. You cannot control how others treat you. You cannot control what life takes from you. But you can always control how you respond. And that choice, that single act of awareness, is what separates the strong from the broken. When someone betrays you, stay silent. When someone mocks you, stay calm. When life throws chaos your way, breathe. Because calmness is power, and silence is a sword sharper than words. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. That's the foundation of the Stoic mind. Self-mastery, the ability to stand tall in storms and still see clearly. To be hurt but not hateful. To feel loss but not lose yourself. And that's where emotional unbreakability begins. Not in avoiding pain, but in transforming it into wisdom. Because once you stop reacting, you start responding. Once you stop blaming, you start understanding. And once you stop fearing pain, you become limitless. In a world that thrives on distraction, chaos, and emotion, be the one who stands still. Be the quiet observer. Be the one whose peace cannot be stolen. Remember, storms don't build walls, they reveal foundations. And when the next one comes, you'll know. You were never meant to be destroyed by it. You were meant to rise through it. So, let the world test you. Let life challenge you. Let people misunderstand you. Because every scar you earn in silence is proof that your spirit cannot be broken. And when all the noise fades, when the dust finally settles, you'll stand there calm, aware, untouchable, and the world will see what true strength looks like.